Hey, what's up grinders? I am Hazard and this is Gems of War. We have a Bright Forest week and I thought this could be a good opportunity to go over a few team ideas that I got from my friend Pneuma from the Xbox side. If you're watching bro, thanks, these are great. And by the way, while I say remember, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. That would make me very happy. And please press the like button too. You don't have to smash it or hit it or anything violent that your usual YouTuber tells you to do. Just gently press it. Big thank you. So yeah, Bright Forest has a bunch of troops that inflict Faerie fire in different mechanics. A Faerie fired troop suffers an extra 50% spell damage, which isn't exactly amazing, but when used right, it can in fact speed up the cleanup process quite much, in fact. Let's take a look at some of these troops. Here we have Vernalis. His third trait, Enchanted Vines, entangle and Faerie fire a random enemy when you match green gems. Tinseltail does the same thing, Sour Candy trait, but doesn't entangle. But if you don't have Vernalis, you can just use Tinseltail instead. Now, taking advantage of Faerie fire isn't anything new really, but hear me out. Before, if we wanted to include a troop like Vernalis in our team and also wanted to have solid mana generation, we had to sacrifice either the quick start, meaning getting rid of Leprechaun for a gem destroyer, or build a looping combination or something like that. What has been changed now is the new weapon Wand of Stars. Wand of Stars, as you might know by now, is very powerful mana generator. I'm not going to go through the mechanics of the weapon now, but if you're interested, check my previous E12 episode. Anyway, excuse me. Anyway, the weapon allows us to keep quick start option in the team and we don't have to bargain with the mana generation either. And the best part is that if our damage dealer is powerful enough, this team base allows us to use the 4th troop slot for a support troop. And this is where Vernalis jumps in. Now, in order to get maximum out of that third trait, we need Leaf Storm, right? And big spell damage. I wonder who fits in that remaining troop slot. Well, Emeraldrin, of course. He summons a Leaf Storm at the start of the battle and gives 2 magic to all green allies when matching green gems, which boosts the whole crew here. All of these boss dragons deal your magic times 1.5 plus 6 spell damage, which also boosts by the corresponding gem color, in Emeraldrin's case, green gems, and the boost is 2 damage points per green gem. Excuse me. So what happened? I managed to catch a flu in the middle of summer. Can you imagine? So lots of excuses in this video. Sorry. Okay, so what we are ultimately trying to do here is to choose out the enemies by using Faerie fire and the magic buff that we get from all those match screenshots when we spam our new weapon. And the game plan is to feed your dragon with the weapon, let the passive traits do their job, cast your dragon and watch the world burn. The best place to explore when the team is built around Faerie fire is Sword's Edge, because there isn't much immune troops, if any at all, but the weapon also has a cursing option. So you could just explore where you get the 20% midstone bonus and just curse the immune troops so that they become vulnerable to the Faerie fire. Or you can just do a 3rd dragon cast if it is needed, you know, pick your poison. Also, quick word about the hero class. I'm using Dragon Guard here just to get some extra magic to my Emeraldrin on extra turns, that 3rd trait Dragon's Grace. But honestly, I feel you could use any class with this specific team, as Vernalis entangles on green gem matches. I think this is the sweet spot where I say enough of the jargon, let's try this team in practice, shall we? I'm using 2 Nisha medals and 1 Anu medal. Excuse me. Check extra turns, nope. Cast Leprechaun. Cast the weapon. Let's do another weapon cast, get more Faerie Fire, and now we start spamming our dragon. There. That's a 2-shot dragon fight. Of course I'm spamming my weapon, but that's how it goes with the mana generation sometimes. Let's take another fight with this team. I have a bunch more, by the way. Take the extra turns, all of them feed the weapon, and boom, it's up. We can cast it already. That's heavy damage. Check. Wow, over 200. I think I cast my Leprechaun. Does this have... Nope, he was just strong. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so... Excuse me, sorry. Maybe not the best time to record, but I want to do this out of the way. So if you don't have Emeraldrin, don't worry, I gotcha. Here we are using the same team idea, but instead Emeraldrin we are using Rubirath and the Firestorm. And instead Vernalis we are using Suna. Suna Faerie fires a random enemy when matching red gems. Okay, Fire, red gems, big AoE damage and Wand of Stars. And instead Dragon Guard I'm using Elementalist now because Suna doesn't entangle. So we are using Elementalist to get that entangle in with the elemental force trait. Okay, let's try this team in practice. Wow, sorry. Cast Leprechaun, get the weapon up, get that Faerie Fire in. Cast the dragon, cast the weapon. There, we can use Suna here to kill the remaining troops. Let's take another fight with this team. No extra turns. Take that. And well, that to get more Faerie Fire. Everyone is there. Everyone is Faerie Fire. It's that green flame that shows that a troop is inflicted with the Faerie Fire. Ghost Dragon. Create some mana and another cast and done. Yeah, works like wonders, man. Okay, sorry. Another take, but with different team. If you don't have Rubirath or Emeraldrin, here we have Sapphirax and Ullr combo. Sapphirax summons a Ice Storm at the start of the battle, and Ullr freezes and Faerie fires a random enemy when matching blue gems. Can you see the pattern here? And again, I'm using Elementalist here because Ullr doesn't entangle. It's pretty important to keep the Wand of Stars alive, otherwise the mana generation is on Leprechaun's shoulders, and well, honestly, he's not very good at that. Unless there is Emeraldrin in your team or Leaf Storm. Get some entangle in. Excuse me, Faerie Fire in. Cast the dragon. Cast the weapon. to get Dragon up and wipe the enemies. Just like that. There are pros and cons with all of these three teams. You know, Vernalis is great because he entangles. And Suna is great because you can wipe the remaining enemies with her spell damage. And Ullr is great because he freezes, so you could use any class really and get the freeze in with Ullr. Just pick what you like. These are the three best teams out of the lot because I have three more, so don't go away just yet. Oh, Mimic. Well, we could try this kind of approach. If you don't have Sapphirax, Emeraldrin or Rubirath of the boss dragons, you could use this kind of trick here. Queen Titania Faerie fires a random enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches. So we don't have to exactly have a firestorm, a leaf storm or ice storm. We can have any storm as long as you match those extra turns. The Faerie fire will be inflicted. We are using Garnetaerlin or something in this team. Who comes up with these names? For real, man. Let's try. Garnetaerlin. Okay. And we get that Fred Fiddler there too. Do we have extra turns? No. There. And there. And there. And there. Right. Works as well. Let's see what we get from the chest. Trash, but I take double trash. Okay. And then another option. For Amethialas. Flame of Anu, burn and Faerie fire a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. And I have to say that the purple dragon, this Amethialas here, and the yellow dragon are the worst ones to use with this Faerie fire strategy. But let's try. Maybe this works. As long as you get those extra turns, which should happen with the weapon, you should be good to go, I think. Yeah. Going good so far. Okay, now it backfired. I didn't choose to create Umbral Stars and I missed my turn. But hey, it happens. Again, wow. Okay, now we get going. There. Like I said, it doesn't work as well with this. And one more try with the yellow dragon, and here we are using Oneros and Topasarth. Oneros doesn't have a Faerie fire in her traits, or his traits, I'm not sure. I think this is he, because there is a there aren't boobs there. That's for sure. He is a he. Yeah. Oneros drains 7 mana from all enemies and inflict Faerie fire and burn them. So when you cast Oneros, all of them will be Faerie fire. This is pretty rapid actually. Chris Purpose had a Phoenicia team with Oneros and it was pretty rapid in my opinion. Pretty good team. There. Now we got our Oneros up and we cast him. Then we cast our dragon. Then we generate mana and let's take that option. There. Yeah, that works pretty nicely. Okay, right, but then no thank you. I don't need those. I need gold more than that priest Kellys. Right, so these three over here are the best out of the lot. And all of these, or most of these troops that inflict Faerie fire that I used in this video can be found from even chests. So if you don't have them, you can try your luck with those. Or you can just save your keys and try to get something better. But hey, that's all. Stay safe, don't get flu, and peace.